received Best Attorney of Pahrump for 6 years in a row. We've also been recognized by Best of Las Vegas. So if you have a legal need, stop by one of our 3 locations in Pahrump, Summerlin, or Southwest Las Vegas. Give us a call, 727-9900. And remember, when you need a lawyer,
you need Nelson. Ace Country Radio. Reach a larger audience all the time, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as far north as Fernley in Fallon, Nevada. Call 775-727-9400.
This season, protect yourself and all the things you care about. Get a flu shot and get on with life.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM-TV and now on Roku devices on this Friday, July 11th, 2025. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here is what's happening. Earlier this morning in Las Vegas, a dog was found deceased inside of its crate next to a dumpster. Las Vegas Metro is now asking the owner to come forward. Let's take a look at what News 25 knows so far.
Las Vegas authorities are now investigating a possible case of animal cruelty after an animal was found dead inside of a crate near a trash bin early Friday morning. According to Las Vegas Metro, officers responded to the scene at 6:20 a.m. near the intersection of Eastern and Stewart Avenues. The dog was discovered inside of the crate, which had been left next to a dumpster.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. I am Lieutenant Bulmer with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I'm here to talk to you about a call reference a discarded dog left in the 100 block of the 27th Street. The dog was left in a crate. It does appear that the dog was already dead at the time that it was left here. We currently do not know the cause of death. However, a necropsy will be performed on the dog. So at this time, we're treating it as a potential animal cruelty case. It's possible that the dog was killed and then dumped here, or it could actually be a non-criminal case in which someone just inappropriately discarded an animal. So we have processed the kennel itself. We've swabbed it for DNA and things of that nature, fingerprints, so forth. That does take some time to get that information back. We are doing an extensive canvas for video. So hopefully that will garner some really good leads for us. I think it's really important to communicate with us because you don't want people making assumptions, such as the questions about Reba's Law. And right now, on everyone's mind is that this dog was severely treated and then dumped here. So if that's not the case, please just contact us.
Las Vegas Metro is currently working with the Clark County Animal Protection Services on this investigation. Police are asking the owner of the dog to come forward and speak with investigators. No further details have been released at this time.
And a major security lapse in McDonald's AI-driven hiring platform, McHire, has raised serious concerns.
In a startling cybersecurity lapse, McDonald's AI-driven hiring platform McHire was found to have a critical vulnerability that potentially exposed the personal data of up to 64 million job applicants. The issue stemmed from a shockingly weak administrative word and default username, both being 123456. The flaw was discovered by an independent security researcher who reported that they were able to access the back end of the McHire system using the common and widely known password. Once inside, they could view sensitive application information which included full names, email addresses, and phone numbers. McHire, developed by Paradox AI, uses an AI chatbot to streamline the hiring process at McDonald's locations worldwide. The system has been praised for its efficiency and innovation, but the security oversight has raised serious concerns about the platform's internal safeguards. Paradox AI, the technology firm behind the chatbot component of McHire, responded quickly after being notified of the vulnerability. In a statement released Thursday, the company confirmed the issue and stated that it was immediately patched upon discovery. "We take security and privacy extremely serious," said a spokesperson for Paradox AI. "As soon as we were made aware of the issue, we implemented a fix and conducted a comprehensive review to ensure no further vulnerabilities existed. While there is no confirmed evidence that the exposed data was accessed or misused by malicious actors, cybersecurity experts warn that even short-lived exposures of this scale can pose long-term risk to individuals, especially in the form of phishing scams or identity theft." McDonald's has not issued an official comment yet, but is expected to address the issue in the coming days. Regulators and data protection authorities may also step in to investigate whether the breach violated any privacy or consumer protection laws. For now, applicants who have used McHire are being advised to monitor their email and phone communications for suspicious activity and consider taking steps to protect their personal information.
More news now. U.S. President Donald J. Trump addressed national and global affairs from the District of Columbia this morning. Our News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers now joins us with more.
Earlier today, just steps outside of the White House before embarking on Air Force One to assist the Texan floods, U.S. President Donald J. Trump addressed current international affairs relevant to Southern Nevada and beyond. During his remarks, the double-dipping president included his thoughts on immigration here in the United States and where our nation stands at the present moment. Now let's check out a recap of our Commander-in-Chief's soundbite highlights.
I think we've done very well on immigration. We were given a very bad hand by Biden. He allowed 25 million people to come in totally unchecked, unvetted. We're getting the criminals out and we're getting them out fast. The courts have ultimately done the right thing. Amazingly, they've really done the right thing, and they understand it's really the survival of our country. It's a very important thing.
In recent weeks, border czar Tim Homan demanded Democratic politicians balance out their rhetoric against immigration officials after a Texas police officer was shot outside a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, i.e. ICE, detention center.
We can't have like 11,888 murderers, and you know, something that you should have that you haven't reported. As you know, 300,000 children are missing, right? 300,000 under Biden. We've already gotten back 10,000 of those children, and we have a lot more planned to come back. We're getting them back by the thousands, but 300,000, and we, as of this morning, over 10,000 we've gotten back.
As ICE agents safeguard American communities from illegal acts and actors, enforcers are now experiencing a 700% rise in assaults.
I think just keep working hard. You know, we've been taken advantage of for many, many years by countries, both friend and foe. And frankly, the friends have been worse than the foes in many cases. So I would say just keep working. It's all going to work out.
Of 45 and 47's political prowess, the president remarked,
1 year ago, our country was a dead country. We were going nowhere except down. We were the laughing stock all over the world. And now we're the hottest country anywhere in the world. We're number one everywhere, anywhere in the world. And that's all they're talking about is our country. 1 year ago, it was a dead country. Now it's the hottest country anywhere in the world. Thank you.
As always, I'll continue reporting in my OG vocabulary that I attained from being a global gypsy and attending the John C. Whitehead School of International Relations and Foreign Diplomacy at Seton Hall University. I love Las Vegas, I love Pahrump, and God willing, I'll see you Monday night. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25.
Thank you, Maria. Another great week of reporting. Sports, weather, and a computer tip all coming up. You're watching News 25.
Struggling with opioid or alcohol use in rural Nevada? West Care Nevada is here to help. Our rural opioid and alcohol recovery program, called ROAR, offers medication-assisted treatment and support services to help you take back control. Since 1973, we've helped people build healthier, brighter futures. Call 775-751-6990. Take the first step today.
Are you tired of dropped calls and high phone bills? Switch to Valley Communications Voice over Internet Protocol home phone services and experience crystal clear calls and great rates while using Valley Communications Internet Services, which provides lightning fast internet. For the first 12 months, enjoy phone services starting at $19.95. It's an easy choice. Visit us today at valleycom.com to learn more. Valley Communications, local, affordable, reliable.
Attorney Jonathan Nelson, don't you want to tell everyone about your awards?
That's right, Rhonda. J.K. Nelson Law has received Best Attorney of Pahrump for 6 years in a row. We've also been recognized by Best of Las Vegas. So if you have a legal need, stop by one of our 3 locations in Pahrump, Summerlin, or Southwest Las Vegas. Give us a call, 727-9900. And remember, when you need a lawyer,
you need Nelson.
Imagine a disease that affects more than 10 million Americans, yet few know its name. I'm talking about lymphedema, LE. Many people, like my mom, get it as a result of cancer treatment and afterwards face a lifetime of swelling and pain. The cruel irony is many times its severity can be lessened only if you learn about it and act in advance. If you're at risk, ask your doctor about lymphedema. Take this as your chance to learn and live.
Lift your voice.
One in 6 black men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime, and we're more than twice as likely to die from the disease.
Family history of prostate cancer can double your risk.
But when it's caught early, it's highly treatable.
For more than 30 years, PCF has funded cutting-edge research that speeds new treatments into clinics, helping patients live longer with fewer complications. Go to pcf.org/knowyourrisk today to learn more about prostate cancer and how you can advocate for yourself.
It's your health.
It's your life.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Well, in sports, the NBA Summer League is well underway here in Las Vegas. And number 1 draft pick Cooper Flagg showed off his skills the other night, as well did Bronny James. Mikey has that and more.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aviators are back to their winning ways, beating the El Paso Chihuahuas on Thursday 6-4, rematch this evening at 5:30. The Washington Mystics beat the shorthanded Las Vegas Aces, who are without Asia Wilson, 70-68 on Thursday night. Aces welcomed the Golden State Valkyries on Saturday. Cooper Flagg made his professional debut on Thursday night in the NBA Summer League and celebrated an 87-85 victory over the LA Lakers. The 6th annual Battle for Vegas charity softball game will take place on Saturday, July 12th at Las Vegas Ballpark. The softball showdown features 2 all-star teams of professional athletes led by Jack Eichel of the Golden Knights and his teammates against Brock Bowers and other members of the Las Vegas Raiders. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thank you, Mikey. And are you looking for a physician here in Pahrump? Centered Health may be just the place for you. News 25 has the details.
Residents in Pahrump now have access to a new healthcare provider focused on delivering advanced, compassionate care right here in our backyard. Centered Health officially opened its doors in September of 2024, offering services in primary care, advanced wound treatment, and pain and vascular care all under one roof. This private practice is the one clinic here in Pahrump dedicated to providing these specific pain and vascular treatments, which can be vital for individuals living with neuropathy, chronic pain, and ongoing health issues. The team says their mission is to go above and beyond just treating the symptoms. They aim to make the patients feel safe, heard, and cared for like a family. Centered Health is proud to serve the local community and is working to fill a gap in access to health care for many here in Pahrump. They accept most major insurance plans including Medicare, Medicaid, Blue Cross, Better Health, Cigna, Select Health, and Humana. Located at 1360 East Nevada Highway 372, Suite 5, Centered Health is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a break for lunch from 12 to 1 p.m. Walk-ins are accepted, making it easier for patients to get seen without the long wait. For those who have been searching for a more personalized, high-quality care close to home, Centered Health may be the answer. To learn more or schedule an appointment, you can visit mycenterhealth.com or call 775-990-1772.
And here's Mikey again to tell us what's cooking this Sunday morning over on the radio side on Classic Country Breakfast on Ace Country Radio and streaming on Channel 25.8 and now on the new Ace Country Radio app.
Howdy. Why did the chicken cross the road? To download the Ace Country Radio app because it's free. You can too. On the menu this week on Classic Country Breakfast. Born on July 7th, Charlie Loven will pay tribute to him. Born on July 9th, Eddie Dean will pay tribute to him. Also born on July 9th, Lee Hazelwood will pay tribute to him. Born on July 11th, friend of the show, Bobby G. Rice will celebrate him. Also, we're going to play the new single from Vegas' own Garage Boys titled The Ring. And my special guest, Mose Wilson, calls the show to talk about his new single, 'Cause I Got You.
And it's probably the most country-leaning song on the album. Actually, when we were recording it, as soon as we finished cutting it, the pedal steel player that was working on my album, legendary pedal steel player, Russ Paul, said that he said, "This feels like Don Williams." And Don has been one of the biggest influences on me. I've always loved Don, and that was a huge plus for me, big compliment. But then come to find out once we were on lunch, Russ actually worked for Don, playing guitar and bass. He might have played steel, but it was all in the 70s and 80s. And then that made it that much better that he really knew Don. So I guess that's
Don opens our show every day or every Sunday. I play Lord, I Hope This Day Is Good.
Oh, it's great. I love that song.
Play that every it's the kicks off the show every time. So
Classic Country Breakfast this Sunday morning at 8 on Ace Country Radio, streaming at Channel 25.8 and now on the new Ace Country Radio app.
Coming up, Josh Osborne has a helpful computer tip. You're watching News 25.
In a wreck, need a check.
In a wreck,
need a check.
In a wreck, need a check. Hurt in a wreck and need a check? We're Lerner and Rowe. Make one call, that's all.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
The Cars and Stripes event starts now at the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. What better way to celebrate America than having the biggest truck sale of the year? Loyal Chevy owners get a legendary half-ton Silverado Trail Boss for up to $9,000 off or 0% APR financing on approved credit. Trade in your old car, truck, or SUV and get a sleek new Sierra Elevation 1500 for up to $11,000 off. How about the all-new 25 Chevy Equinox, now $1,750 off? We've got tons of cars, trucks, and SUVs from under $20,000. And we're so excited to celebrate the birthday of the USA and say, we love you, Pahrump. Visit PahrumpCars.com for details or stop by the Auto Plaza today.
Happy retirement. So, Dad, what are you gonna do next?
We just miss being around kids.
And we aren't done yet.
Milton Hershey School house parents? What's that?
And the school provides everything we need to make a difference in these kids' lives.
There'll be people like us from all over the country. And we'll save even more money because we won't have to pay for housing, utilities, and meals.
Discover what's next at Milton Hershey School.
Wounded Warrior Project empowers post 9/11 veterans and their families with life-changing programs and services.
I faced my PTSD, and I'm a better husband and father because of it.
We help warriors get the expert care and support to thrive.
I got involved. I got healthier. I got to be an athlete again.
Through our programs, community, and advocacy, we're proving
anything is possible.
Learn more at woundedwarriorproject.org/together.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours.
Hurt in a wreck? The insurance company is going to offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks. Hurt in a wreck? You need a real check? Make one call, that's all.
Lerner and Rowe is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. It's Friday. I'm Chris Polaro. Josh Osborne with Pahrum's own great computer deals is here with this week's quick tutorial.
Hey guys, Josh Osborne here with Pahrum's own great computer deals. It's time for another quick tutorial. Today's topic is part 2 of words that our customers use that are unfortunately not correct. Today's word is crash. A lot of times people come in and they say, my computer has crashed. And what they're probably referring to is something they've seen in an old movie that involves a computer where the physical hard drive shattered. And basically what that means is back years ago, not so much anymore, but there was a time when hard drives consisted of an actual silver spinning platter that moved like a record player or a CD player, and that drive would spin thousands of times a minute, and after years and years of that wear and tear, sometimes they would actually physically break apart. They would shatter or crash. But what's actually happening when someone comes in and they say that word, that's not the case. What has happened is usually a couple different things. Number one, their computer didn't crash. It's bogged down with so much junk. A lot of people have 2 or 3 antiviruses all running at the same time, which is a terrible idea. Or oftentimes they'll have so many different junkware programs running in the background that is bogging down their computer and not letting it work correctly. It's not a crash, it's just you, unfortunately, not using a lot of wisdom and common sense and just putting way too much stuff on your computer that is slowing it down. Number 2, another reason we see is they do actually have one of those old-fashioned hard drives that has the spinning moving parts, but it hasn't shattered like they see in the movies. It is basically slowing down because those drives are typically 5,400 RPM drives or 7,200 RPM drives. That means every minute that computer is on, it's spinning potentially 7,200 times, and as you can imagine, year after year of that kind of wear and tear, it causes that drive to break down and it slows down. It doesn't crash and shatter, hardly ever, but it causes it to slow down. It becomes basically unusable. And sometimes those computers have a hard time even booting up to that drive. So oftentimes they'll call it a crash. The third time is our friends with Microsoft Windows. What they like to do oftentimes is release updates or patches or fixes that are supposed to improve this operating system called Windows. And oftentimes it does the exact opposite. It screws things up. They decide to switch out a driver and all of a sudden your graphics card doesn't work anymore because the driver we gave it has been taken out and the one that Microsoft says is better has been switched in, and they cause that computer to blue screen when it turns on, and a lot of people see that and assume it's a crash. Again, it's not. So when you bring your computer into us, we're going to figure out which one of those 3 it is, and every single time we're going to be able to fix that issue for you guys. So come on in, explain why your computer crashed We'll figure it out. We'll fix it. We'll get you guys back up and running. We appreciate your support, and we appreciate you guys watching these videos. Got lots more to come. Make sure to stay tuned for our next quick tutorial.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
It's the Lerner and Rowe weather cam right outside of the KPVM-TV studios here in Pahrump. We are in for these triple-digit temperatures for a while, maybe some relief the end of next week if you consider 99 degrees. Relief? Your complete forecast is up in a bit with Miss Roselle.
It's Employee Pricing Plus going on now at Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer, all month long. You heard me right. You pay what we pay. Come in today and start your summer with employee pricing on a new 2024 Ram Heavy Duty. Or how about employee pricing plus on a new 2024 ProMaster with an extra $2,000 in rebates? Maybe you're into adventure. Hit the trails in a new 2024 Jeep Wrangler 4xe at employee price and get an extra $4,500 in rebates. Been thinking about a new 2024 Jeep Wagoneer? Get employee pricing and $3,000 to $11,000 extra in rebates. Wow! Considering a commuter vehicle? What about the brand new 2025 Dodge Hornet Ice? At EP Pricing, you can't go wrong. Save on those and more all month long at Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, your original hometown dealer.
Every weekend, turn up the volume at Coyote's Den, where karaoke takes over Friday and Saturday nights at 8 p.m. sharp.
Test 1, 2.
Fuel your voice with mango margaritas, Maria's tacos, and chill in the best gaming chairs in town while you wait your turn to shine. It's not just a party, it's a karaoke showdown with tacos, tunes, and top-tier vibes. Coyote's Den, 3971 East Kellogg Road, here in Pahrump. Every Friday and Saturday, be loud, be legendary.
Hey Pahrump, if your loved one is in jail or has a warrant for their arrest, it can be scary. But rest assured, Matt Sadler, your friendly local bail bondsman, is available 24/7 to help. If you need to get them out of jail fast, A-Hope Bail Bonds will find the solution. They're always looking to say yes when others make it tough. Call Matt Sadler today at 775-442-2245 to get things started right now over the phone. Also make sure to check out his local podcast at thenevadapatriot.com. And God bless.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Good evening, Nevada. My name is Rory Rosell, coming to you from the Channel 25 Weather Studios and taking a look at Nevada right now. Up in northern Nevada, Fernley is seeing 98 degrees, Fallon is seeing 100, Carson City is at 96, Tonopah is at 94, Goldfield's also at 96, Beatty is at 105, Amargosa is at 110, Las Vegas is at 108 and 121 in Death Valley today. But here in the beautiful paradise of Pahrump, it's currently 105. The high today was 108. Wind blowing south-southwest at 9 miles per hour, humidity 6%, and the sun rose this morning at 6:35 and is setting tonight at 8:02 p.m. The humidity raises up to 11% tonight, and the wind continues to blow east-southeast at 8 miles per hour. The low tonight's going to be not very low, but it's pretty low for right now at 75 degrees. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. Tomorrow on Saturday, it will be 107, 109 on Sunday and Monday. On Tuesday, it'll be back down to 107, and then we get a brief relief of the heat. On Wednesday, it goes down to 102, stays 102 on Thursday, and then on Friday, it's going to be 100 degrees, so make sure to enjoy the normal temperatures. Back to the desk, here's Chris.
Thank you very much, Miss Rosell. We are in the thick of it, and if you want to stay cool this weekend and have a cooler frame of mind, maybe you can head down to the Bob Roode Center. And it is Christmas in July all weekend, a arts and crafts festival. That'll just about do it for all of us here tonight. At News 25, I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great weekend.
This world is a beautiful place. Protecting it requires balancing